We have a best of 3-day round robin, 4 Koreans, 4 amazing people, 4 amazing Warcraft players. And of course, this will settle the balance discussion once and for all. It is the return of the Young Fang tournaments, and I couldn't be happier. The man is back from vacation, but would you call it vacation or should you call it a little business trip? The man went to Korea, met with a lot of amazing Warcraft players. Many of them we have today. We have Lawlight, we have Soen. Those are for later. Today, it's the return of Labyrinth. The undeads, of course, highly represented in the ELO. Everybody is talking about happy where he is. Everybody is talking about 1-0, that he wins every single competition. Well, most of them. Now we got to talk about a very special undead who's been missing from tournaments for a while. I think for 2 months or so. Now he is back. Labyrinth, your favorite undead's favorite undead. An innovator who wasn't inactive. He was still active on the ladder. So is he in tournament shape? We've seen some games against Fortitude while he wasn't playing tournaments actively, and that looked pretty good. That's the correct ranking. Third best undead in the world, still in the top 10. Sock, very, very, very close. Second best human in the world, still in the top 10 as well. Rank 10 in the world against rank 9 in the world. Here is the last result. And a New Year's Cup? Really? It's been this long? That is correct. In February. Last match of theirs in February. We got a Lich. And we got most likely an Archmage, right? Interesting. This will be very interesting. Sock against 1-0 always looked quite amazing up until a certain point. The very, very, very late game, he was oftentimes overwhelmed with the force of 1-0. Let's see if that is the case here and if the game will run the way we expect it to. We have a skull in the Lich inventory. And he's not going for that expo. Is he middle expanding? Is he pulling an Edo? You literally have to fly to Korea, invite Laby to barbecue, make him drink to agree to play. Well, guys. Here it is. Where is the Acolyte, though? He's teching? Laby is the crazy professor, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing what very few others do. He's setting the pace for other players. And he makes things work that other people think don't work. But then eventually he shows them that they do work. Now, is he in tournament shape? Or is he just in ladder shape? Sock wants to expand. That is the meta in this matchup. Expand, expand, expand. I think the Lich pressure so far is working out nicely. Got a footman already. There's no town hall coming up. And in between the tech is coming, right? This looks like a very normal I expand and then I pressure you to buy time push. There's quite some ghouls going down now. But it is a tech. And this has been played before on maps like Northern Isles, where you make it look like you Lich expand, but then you go for a destroyer push. Since it's Laby, he could just slap down an expansion at the beginning of tier 3 or whatever, in the middle of the base or whatever. With Laby, you never know. Couple of ghouls lost. That's the Archmage at 2.1. Not the end of the world, though. Expansion only at 50%, and now it's Sock's time to shine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still easier than getting happy to play. Exactly. Oh, 3-4 ghouls, man. He didn't lose it. He didn't lose it. Laby is playing on the KK ladder. First and foremost, this is why it's oftentimes flying a bit under the radar. And we're going to see him in all matchups. Very, very, very excited. Like, I love the 1-0 matches. I obviously respect Happy's level of play as well. But I'm more of a creative soul, you know? And Laby seems to be a creative soul as well, judging from his builds. wonder what he's doing now. He's still got that 6th Acolyte. He's going for tier 3. So far, it looks like a rather standard go into destroyers, and then the undead has to, the human has to fortify, trying to hold that push. Does Sock must know, right? There is no clear indicator if he didn't peek into the base. So many cool replays to analyze later. Mr. Vess, would you share that research with the audience? But yeah, it is really, really, really cool to have this tournament. Very thankful for it. Both got boots. We get a bit of additional mana on this Archmage. I am like Sock in these encounters early on, tier 1, tier 2. When it's about the expansions, he's an absolute beast. In the late game, after like 20 minutes, then there's oftentimes one more crucial mistake than his opponent does. It was quite fascinating to see that he didn't qualify for the Super B Cup, but Jamiko replaced him well, I think. Now, we had a scout out. He's like, what the hell are you doing, man? Why is there nothing that I can attack? What's going on? So, due to the tech timing, there's also nothing really to attack by Sock, so he can't go for a slaughterhouse. The economy should be safe. All the ghouls are healthy again. And then what can you really do here? Ghouls take care of the footmen. That should be fine with the insane regeneration that undead units have on Blight. Water Elemental dealt with. There is more though. Oh, this is stressful now. Can Labyrinth micro as well as I did yesterday in my ladder return versus IZ? Doesn't seem like it, but he had one backup Acolyte and the tech is done. So this is not too much economy missing. What it does is it prevents the Lich from leveling, that's for sure. And a level 3 Lich is scary, but a level 4 Lich is deadly. And this statue! Oh, it's so important for Sock to kill this statue right now. If the undead is going for a destroyer push, you obviously need destroyers because that's the name of the push, right? And that delays everything by so much. Lit destroyer push has been insane whenever I saw it, and then it was never played again. I'm like, what? Where? Why are people not playing it? Laby probably thought the same, as great minds think alike. But that push with the statue snipe, arguably, statue kill more worth than Acolyte kill. This cup makes me hungry. Hey, Mr. Knopf, how's it going? If you want to cast some Soin games, let me know. So, because there's only one statue, there can only be one destroyer, and that thing then will most likely have very little mana. There is a lot of towers coming up. Or are up already. We go in with the Pit Lord, that's rather classic. Can we kill enough? Can we prevent the Mountain King? That'd be a big kill, actually, for Laby. He attacks the Altar of Kings. He is blasting through his spells to kill one worker after the next. Is it still enough? 10 seconds. 10 seconds! Mountain King, make or break. He's killing... Oh my god, that's so many peasants. Holy shit, the clutch kill by Laby. He still got it. He still got it. No Mountain King, Altar of Kings, Altar of Mountain Kings has to be rebuilt on the left-hand side. That is so many resources. Not brainlessly attacking the towers. No, putting pressure onto the altar. And Sock had to invest so many workers. God, this was like 8 workers? Or more? Jesus. And now we're not banging our head against the wall. We just slightly tip him against the wall. And we expand, I think. That was one of the best Pit Lord Rain of Fire usages I've seen in a long time. Can he do it again with the Frenzy Ghouls? No Mountain King allowed, huh? What a sick game by Labyrinth, bro. The dude is out for 2 months out of the competitive circuit. And then he plays like this. Mad, bro. Look at that booty. Shake that booty on a Friday night, Laby. Shake it. Yeah, that is pretty problematic. But Sock also might be able to overwhelm with a lot of units. But he's at 28 food, bro. What the frick? He was waiting for tier 3. But there's... Is Sock still in? Hello. Sock busy smashing heads through walls in Sokcho. Sock is like, my build order says get Mountain King. Before I have that Mountain King, I'm not gonna do anything else. I follow the guide. Holy shit, man. What a play. Identifying the fragile part of Sock Strat. Oh, Illusion Knights. Oh, and it worked! The bait! The bait! And now shoes on the other foot. I don't think there's acolytes here. Laby has to cancel this, and Sock was not. Oh my god, that's 2 Novas on Illusion. Oh, that's 250 mana. That's like what? 600 damage thrown on Illusions? Guys, we have a game. With this one move, I'm glazing Laby like the entire time, right? But with this one move, with the surgical removal of the haunted gold mine in the middle, I think we have a game. Sock still has to spend 1,500 gold. This one move might have just tipped the game on its head. Do we have gyro bombs? We have gyro bombs! We have gyro bombs! Oh! Sock! Wonderful. Not sure if it's enough. We'll see about that. Is he microing the Naruk Tower? Again, not really. Seems like Laby doesn't care about this too much. Rather creeping. Gets a Brilliance Aura. That's mana regeneration. Double went of mana stealing too. I think he would have needed like 2 copters more. Yeah, so we do have Mountain King and Paladin now. Question is how much mana they will have. We have Brilliance Aura on both sides. We get the red spot now for Sokka as well. Experience-wise, it should still be a gigantic lead due to the late altar, or the altar kill. Ah, we're parking our fiends here. Lovely. He's gonna steal so much mana, and creeping is so slow. This Magnetor Reaver is magic immune, so it takes a while. The Fiend shot was on the way, guys. Laby almost stole this. TP in. And we get Knights Griffins. What are we playing versus Griffins? Triple Griffin Aviary. Expo is up and running. Laby could play... I mean, he is playing Fiends. It's 5 Griffins.
A player's
Level
forces
5
are under
Lich.
attack.
Level 40k. Yep, this is all pretty powerful, but with the right army, I think Sok can outplay Laby here late game. If he finds a little bit of a connection to the fiends, it's not too many fiends. He should retrain to Howl. I agree. Very much agree. Rain of Fire won't do much. It's good against buildings. It's... I was about it. Like, it can be solid against gyros if the enemy doesn't micro properly. That's a big if, though. You want to get rid of if clauses, I think, in your games. And Howl is just... Oh, what is level 2 Howl? Level 1 is like 30% damage mitigation. How much is level 2?
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a lot of damage mitigation, guys. There will be some experts. Or some people who look at Wikipedia and then make it look like they're experts. But, hey, that's all for later. We have Nova and Rain of Fire to work with. Oh, Laby's Fiend kiting. Oh! This is usually not his strong suit. At least it wasn't 2 months ago. He's kiting far. He's kiting wide. He's trying to make the AoE work. We have a heal scroll, though. And the Knights are connecting to the Fiends. 3 destroyers up, but they're all without mana. Crew, very important fight here. Taking care of the gyros first and foremost. Does Laby have the army? Or will Sok go through? The Rain of Fire is doing massive damage. Oh, snap. That's like, what, 150 damage a wave? Oh my god, Laby was right. Was he? Lich! Got him! Last second, split second, Lich dead. Oh, that was a huge one. Axt 4, thank you for the prime. Oh, that was like, what, 600 gold? Howl 2 is 40%. I think the Rain of Fire worked out a lot better than expected. We now have 4 destroyers, though. No mana, low impact, Fiends hurt. Needs a lot more Fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Pit Lord level 4. We're going back to more flying machines. Knights, Griffins, flying machines is... It's an ultimate army, right? And I guess it misses casters. So if you had infinite money, you would try to get like Inner Fire and Slow in as well. But this is so much damage. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The destroyers. They will be getting destroyed. There's not enough anti-air. This is what I mean with the Rain of Fire. It can be good if it hits, but Gyrocopters are so fast also. And Gyrocopters free reign, Pit Lord. No! Oh, Laby, you had the game in the palm of your hands. Now the guards, but it's too late, and it's too late. I keep telling Laby for like 2 years, play Gargs, bro. Play Gargs. Well, there's still heroes to kill here. And the Paladin is down. Archmages also. Can the undead heroes alone do this? There's not much else left, but the Lich gets level 6. It's units versus heroes. That's what it is. We got a Wand of Mana stealing these items now. So good. With the... Oh, if the Mountain King had kept the Brilliance Aura. What a banger game. One plays Dota, one plays StarCraft. Paladin back. Coil ready. Ari, thank you for the 50-month streak. Even though the streak in your pants is even longer. Love to see him snipe that. Box here, Mountain King in trouble, but staff back up, Archmage back up. Very good usage of the staffs as well now. And he kills that Expo. What a fascinating late game, man. Holy shit, did I miss Young Fang tournaments. Oh, gyro bombs. No, he got it. He got it. He got it. What in the hell, dude? That was so close, so clutch, and it comes in at a time where Laby only has 40 seconds of mining. You can say whatever the F you want, but players are playing better and players are playing more entertaining in Yangfang tournaments. It's always been that way. And in the first real tournament after Yangfang's summer vacation, that's still the case. Mamma mia. Dude could make a day of Night Elf and Orcs, like best of 700 or whatever. And we'd be seeing bloodlusted bats flying into chimeras or something. Magician. Matchmaking magician. Where is this game going now? This new expo by Laby has to be broken. There is vision, of course. I want to shout out the early gyro bombs as well. They might not have gotten too many kills, but they softened up that expo. It was never repaired. And so they assisted so the knight could get the one golden punch. Expo for Sock, 4 minutes of mining.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's some freebies. It's 20 food. Levels 6, 5, 4. Is that enough against 533? What's better in this situation? I don't think we have too much to control the Griffins. If only this expo would pay off already. We need gargoyles here. The clap! Big damage, Mountain King. Rain of Fire on top, but it's really not doing too much. The Nova Rain of Fire combo is, though, 30,000 damage on that Lich. 10,000 on the Pit Lord. And the supply gap is narrowing. Archmage under pressure. There's no TP. Is Sock all in? He's all in. He got the peasants. He got the shredder. He's trying to kill the acolytes. Knights are falling though. Wait a minute. There's 4 fiends about to get wrecked. If the knights take out the fiends, what do you do against the griffins except Nova? Double level 6. Paladin. Call Nova in the dirt, you bitch. Oh my god. But on the other side, Fiend's getting nuked. Surrounded the Mountain King. Invo potion, but he keeps it closed. Keeps it closed. And there is a way out. Another destroyer can heal at the water elemental if it wants to. He wants the Mountain King. Only the Mountain King. He had an agenda against the Mountain King from the very get-go, and he kills them off. Kills again. And the birdie is flying as well. Laby has that expo up. He doesn't have an acolyte. That's a bit problematic, but thankfully undeads can sell their buildings for 50% refund. And how do you win a late game without a Mountain King? I don't think you do. That Lich is a killing machine. 35,000 damage in Sock. That's it, buddy. Out of gold, out of heroes, out of army. Level 7. Laby's return to competitive Warcraft ends up in a 25-minute banger. And what a nice circle this is now. In the early late game, we focus the Altar of Kings to prevent the hero Death and Decay! Let's go! And the Death and Decay kills the altar so the Paladin doesn't come back. Oh, gorgeous! Oh, gorgeous! The damage! There is no Mountain King really with mana to stop this. The Death and Decay is going through. Look at the damage. 110 damage per second on the castle as it does percentage damage. Insane. Base in shambles. If that was a knight, maybe there's some econ damage doable. Mamma mia. Somehow Sok got the heroes back. The Fellowship is back. Supported by the Rohirrim and supported by the Eagles. So in Lord of the Rings, this group wins the movie. But I think we're gonna have a bad ending here today. Bro, if Sok wins this game, that's one of the sickest clutch plays I've seen all year. Trying to fortify this up. One last push. We call the police.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 Destros. Oh, that's not enough gyros, is it? There's free dispel against water elementals. One more gyro. Oh my god, these Coil Novas doing so much damage. 40,000 damage, Lich. And Coil Nova galore. It's a never-ending spree of nuke. Thanks to the statues, thanks to the brilliance aura. Speaking of brilliance, this was brilliant by Laby. Nice fight by Sok also. What a banger of a game. Level 765 against 433. Outstanding series. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this month we are sponsored by Opera GX. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful browser for wonderful gamers. And that is, of course, you. Every download supports the channel. And it's very, very easy to move from your current browser to that awesome browser. Lots of awesome features. Take care. Exclamation mark Opera GX for the download link.
A player's forces are under attack.
We go for expansions again. This is the meta. But last game, we went tier 3 Undead Expo, as Laby likes to shift timings a little bit. This time, he's probably going for a fast expo, if timings allow it.
Player's forces are under attack.
I feel like I haven't seen Laby in quite a while. Where's he been? Ah, very stupid coincidence, man. He walked into a corn maze and couldn't find the way out. Then in the middle, he found a Magnetor. And he was battling him for weeks. Now he finally won that battle. And got an invitation by Yang Feng. We got a Lich with the ring. We got an Archmage with the circlet. I feel like this timing a bit later than on game 1, and this should benefit Sok. Uli, thank you for the 57. Let's go.
Soon to be 5.
Yes,
Red
sir.
heart emoji.
See, there's more defenses now. 2 ghouls hurt. Oh, he gets the footman with another Nova, and he's saving both of the ghouls. Laby. It was the Magnetor Reaver, and judging from his plays today, Laby did indeed level up. both expos just straight up coming up?
A player's forces are under attack.
I thought this was Happy, so what happened to Happy? Last I heard, he was out testing new elastic band for swim trunks. I haven't heard about that. I heard rumors that he's participating in like a male pigeon competition as the pigeons.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do you know the concept of pigeons delivering mail, or is that a German thing? Because here, it's quite a hobby, I have to say. But anyway, we got an Undead Expo up. If I were casting with Soul 8man, he would be saying, ah, Mr. Neo, this game is over. Undead expansion is up. What can you do? Skiff, what the fuck? Both heroes under pressure. One base with 0 cancels. That's rare.
A player's forces
That
are
is
under attack.
rare. Typical Germans delighted by a simple pigeon. Bro, you can strap a letter to a bird and tell that bird, bring it to a person 400 kilometers away and bring it back. And it works. How can you not be fascinated by that?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. It is very, very cruel, though. So don't do it.
A town is under siege.
So Sock is going to push. He's taking to tier 3. Both tier 3 tags more or less the same time. Lich, of course, insanely powerful once again. Sock 1,000 gold, banking already like crazy. Ay, 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 little micro mistake here. Sending the ghoul back in. That was kinda saved already. We have to evacuate thanks to the footman. Love, 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 love how humans have learned over the years to use their footman while transitioning from tier 1 to tier 3 for exactly pushes like this. Oh, the body block. No way!
A player's
Oh,
forces are under
the boy who lives. Did this guy still got all 4 limbs and is walking home as a mirror? Cool. Oh, the tragedy, boys. He almost got a purple heart. You could see the purple heart around his neck already. But in comes the nasty Lich. So we rotate out the footman, but we do give some XP to Laby. Coil up, hammer up. This game, no Mountain King delay. A lot more presence on the map for Sock because of that. There's some prime targets here. Interesting that he chooses to go for the Lich. There's no TP, but trying to get the big potion out of the way. Body block doesn't work. Dribbles. around it. No
A player's
push
forces
at
are
the
under
same
attack.
time. One army centered. Here come workshops against the gyros. Here come knights against the fiends. Lots of production by Sock now. Early flag cannons, love to see it. 2 upgrades already. What the hell? That is fast. Remember Timmy from the human campaign? That was his dad. Oh, dead be dead. Snap. The gyros offer the vision so Burrow doesn't do anything. Yep, you have to learn this the hard way. Fiends wrecked. I think this is a very, very nice game for Sock thus far. Tier 3 coming in. Still water elementals. Destroyer upgrade is ready, but he doesn't want to morph a destroyer into all the gyros that are here now with flag cannons. Crypt Lord is coming in. And I've seen a Crypt Lord in this situation a couple of times, and it looked devastating. I don't know who introduced this to pro play, if it was 1.0 or Laby, but on this map you somehow, it's very Northern Isles specific, you end up with lots and lots and lots and lots of knights versus lots of A-bombs. And if you have a lot of ground units, this is Crypt Lord territory. The Lich covers the air more or less, except gyros because they are mechanical. Crypt Lord is outstanding when he's fighting against the ground army. So ideally, you would love to transition into Griffins now. And if Sock feels like he can live for a few minutes more, he should for sure go into Griffins.
A player's forces are under attack.
But there's A-bombs coming, disease cloud coming. He had disease cloud last game, didn't really use it. No A-bombs, no wagons. Heal wards as well, quite sick. So there's gonna be the plague on the human units. There's gonna be free healing on the undead units. That sounds so wrong. No attack at the expo, attack in the main. Knights are good against buildings, as normal damage type is always solid against buildings. Double slaughterhouse might be reduced to 1 slaughterhouse. And then Sock could win the arms race with units on the ground. Laby more interested in creeping, has a TP, going home now. Sacked the slaughterhouse. Isn't that canonically the ghoul in the Stratholm raid in vanilla? Wow. Really? I died before that raid, unfortunately, in my hardcore adventure. Oh, yep. Temple of the Damned! Oh my god, we go possession now, aren't we? Oh my god, he's gonna possess the knights. How many knights? 7 knights. You can't rotate out of it. Sock is going Griffins now. Okay, Laby needs a lot of time. Currently, it's only 1 Temple of the Damned. You'd ideally have 2. You need Adept upgrade, you need Master upgrade, you need Banshees first and foremost, and they have to be on the field a bit to gather the necessary mana for the possession. And then they can take over the Knights and make them work for you. Claws plus 12 for the Lich. Second game in a row where Sock gets the Brilliance Aura that he already has. He has a vision on the enemy, Sock does, but that doesn't give away that it's Banshees. But the Temple of the Damned clearly is. So what you gotta do is either Griffins and make sure they're never getting web possessed, or go Mortar teams. But Mortar teams against Lich Crypt Lord is also very hard. Banshee plays is not easy to play against for a human. They have staffs, they have Stormbolt to counter that. Still, not easy. And Banshees are coming. Laby, Filthy Ridge. Sock already somewhat maxed out. But is he trusting in the Griffins? Laby still needs minutes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and an Expo, dude. I love Warcraft games when they're not timing dependent, man. When they're not dependent on a, like, 9-minute 30 timing or whatever. Oh, Workshop! Didn't get it. Thanks for asking, Mr. Benny. Hope you're fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
When I have games like this, how can I not be fine? Double heal scroll on both sides. So many drinks for Sock. I mean, it's the weekend, right? So, bottoms up. Same for Laby. But those 9-minute games were so convenient to schedule around. Mr. Town Thing. When there's a Warcraft tournament, Korean Barbecue Cup with Labyrinth, Sock, Soin, and Lawliot, casted by me, organized by Yangfang. The only thing you have to schedule around is to free your entire day, put your legs up on the couch, and watch this shit. Good cancel. Good scouting by Sock. Eyes open. Plus 13 and a half on the Crypt Lord armor. That's impressive. But you know, wise people say armor means nothing if you're never getting attacked. And I don't think the Crypt Lord is a high priority because Griffins should be. Now, the poggest play would be Web a Griffin, possess the Griffin, use the Griffin to kill the Knights. That's what has to happen. I want this to happen now. Anti-magic is wonderful. To protect from magic and spell damage for a bit. Oh, love that we have cannibalized. That's some free healing. And super cheap. Mortar teams coming. Fragmentation shards up. We have a TP. Wipe out a ghoul. Laby was on the way to the north for the push already. How can Griffins be possessed? Haha, that was discovered last year or so. Or this year? I think last year. If a Griffin is webbed, for the duration of the web, it counts as a ground target. And ground units can be possessed. That's the case. That works on Chimeras, Griffins, Every flying unit. Except destroyers, because they're magic immune. But you need to... You need some excellent execution. Here we go, guys. Will we get the possession? Look at the Banshees. Nice impales here. But I feel like the Griffins pose the biggest threat here. And I don't know if he has enough against the Griffins. The Crypt Lord is the prime target. Interestingly, off we go. Possession, but staff against it. Laby, this Banshee play is not working out. The human army is better than your army. And it's 100 supply as well. All the counters, all the damage, all the right targets. Sock is cutting through this undead army like a hot knife through a block of butter. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. A curse, bro! It's the automated curse. When the target gets into acquisition range or whatever it's called, Banshee casts this automatically. This is why wise people say that curse should be off by default or toggleable. But yeah, this is Mission Impossible for Laby, guys. This is Mission Impossible. This is why the Crypt Lord is so great against Knights, but it's too late. And I think Laby is always trying to transition after he got smacked in the face already from Fiends to Gargs. Just go freaking Gargs! Yes, there is flying machines, but you can deal with that a little bit. Laby fighting though, with the heal ward in the back. Oh, not killed just yet. He got a little bit of damage from the fragmentation shards. That's funny. And the heroes are scary, but he lost every single Banshee without possession, just with a bit of curse. Solid reposition, but Sock played an extremely smart game, forcing so many TPs, draining the resources of Laby, and then got the ultimate human army together. It might still work somehow though. The supply gap is closing. Can we get more gyros? And there's so many gyros ripe for the pickings. Paladin, Mountain King. Wait a second. Is this still winnable? Oh my god, this is 3 mortars. No, 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 no. We get tanks now. Tanks with barrage. Okay, the boys, they do survive, most of them, but Laby has the expo up. The power of gargoyles versus few gyros. It's so good. It's so good, guys.
The town is under siege.
So this is the super tricky part for the human in this matchup, if there's Gargs. Do you spot this and do you have the right amount of gyros against it? Every mass air versus mass air game is a numbers game. Oh, here we go. And we do have more gyros, and we will get tanks with barrage as well. They're hard to take out. What will remain? Is it destroyers? Is it gyros? We still have gyros in the back on the left-hand side. They're completely untouched. It looks like Sock is microing this fight a lot better on the ground. Impale buys a little bit of time. Griffins healed by the Holy Light. There's only 3 destroyers remaining. No real mana. They can heal with the Water Elemental. Sock is spawning heal and mana potions in front of the Destros. Maybe a little bit of a bait. It's 4 destroyers. This full destroyer. So much damage wasted. Can't save himself over the trees. This game is mental. Knight is taking out the Acolyte. Chop, 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 chop. And tanks are coming as well. DK. DK. So hurt. Run. Turns around again. Mountain King with invuln. He has a Stormbolt locked and loaded. Here we go. Invo potion on the DK as well. But heroes will fall. Heroes will fall. Who's first? We go for the Lich, not for the DK? What? That's crazy! Why wouldn't you kill the DK? Because you can always do it now. Steph, ready, healer, Dawn. Mamma mia. Archmage in trouble. Impale! Steph again! What a banger! Another absolute banger in the Korean Barbecue Cup. It's the Korean Banger Cup for me. And that expo was wiped by the Mortars and the Knight. Guys, this peak Warcraft. Expo only holds for 30 seconds. This one's gone. This one's gone. This one's gone. Nobody's mining no more than 30 seconds. Can we get all heroes back? We have no altar. We have no altar. We have to go for the tavern. But it's a level 4 DK. That's like, what, 600 gold? Bro. Who got the better army now? Knight, 2 mortars, 3 griffins, 3 destroyers, 2 statues.
The player's forces are under attack.
We get a lot of unsummon though. Statues amazing. Little bit of long distance mining. This is only 2 maps, man. We fight into the undead base now, huh? Not really. 43 versus 43. 26 minutes in.
The player's forces are under attack.
We have staffs, a lot of staffs. Knowledge. There is very limited mana on the DK. That was the only coil, but he has mana potions. How the heck? He was able to afford the 2 mana potions, right? The mortars are kind of useless now, except against buildings. They really don't offer much. We have 1 staff left, but that staff is on the Archmage himself. Paladin needs the Holy Light very, very soon. I can smell a coil. Oh, he gets the double impale. Where's the follow-up? Invul potion. DK in trouble. Griffin down. It's triple hero Dota now. These mortars are destined to die. Easy pickings. What about the heroes? DK far in the back. We do have Divine Shield in case there's a nuke. We have no staff up. Needs a Holy Light.
The player's forces are under attack.
Destroyers do tickle damage. We are just bolting that DK, but there is a potion. Holy Light. There we go. Impale again. Staff ready on the Mountain King, but the Mountain King isn't here. Holy Light, no mana. Wait a second. Archmage. Oh my god. Split second. Split second on the Holy Light. GG. 27-minute epic. And in Labyrinth, big return. He 2-0 Sock. 28 minutes even. He 2-0 Sock in one of the best series all year. You gotta raise the question, ladies and gentlemen. Why was Sock there? He was long distance mining already. Maybe he wanted to prevent the undead from selling even more, from regenning with statues.